So now we're going to mince our fresh garlic. Hey everyone, I'm Sav and this is Lagom Eats. I can't believe it's a new year already, 2021, and we're gonna start it off on the right foot by making something healthy. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make a healthy coconut curry lentil soup. This is the perfect cozy soup for those chilly January nights that won't break the calorie bank. Let's take a look at the ingredients. We're gonna need 1.5 cups of dried lentils, 4 cups of vegetable broth, 4 cups of spinach, 2 cans of coconut milk, 1 sweet potato, 1 onion, 3 tablespoons of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, 1 jalapeno, 4 cloves of garlic, a cinnamon stick, then to garnish, we're gonna use some cilantro and wedges of lime. Let's get cooking. All right, so we're gonna start off by chopping up our veggies. So we'll peel our sweet potato and get all the skin off. And Grayson's standing right behind me because he loves sweet potatoes. Okay, so now we're just gonna dice this up into small chunks. Take off these end pieces. Just cut it in half. Sweet potatoes can be a little hard to cut sometimes. All right, so we're gonna dice up our onion, and I'm using a red onion here, but you can use a yellow onion, white onion, kind of whatever onion you want. This is just what I have in my fridge, so we're using red today. All right, so we'll dice up our jalapeno as well. This is gonna add some nice spice to our soup. If you don't like spicy, then obviously you can leave it out or just take out the seeds so you still have that jalapeno flavor without all the spice. But we like spicy here at the Lagom Eats household, so we're gonna leave in the seeds. All right, so we are going to just microplane our garlic, and you can mince it up with a knife as well, but you guys know I like to use my microplane. So now we're gonna mince our fresh ginger, and you can peel this if you want. However, it doesn't really make a difference, so why do the extra work? So we're just going to leave on the peel, and we'll just use the microplane again, and we'll mince it up until we get about a tablespoon. Now, if you wanted to use dried ground ginger, you can do that. Use about a teaspoon, use a teaspoon of dried ginger. All right, so now it's time to start our soup. So we're gonna turn on our stove to about medium and let the pan heat up. All right, let's pour a little bit of oil in there, like 1 to 2 tablespoons. And once that's hot, we're gonna dump in our onion. And our jalapeno. And we're going to saute that for about 3 to 5 minutes until it is softened. All right, so now we're gonna add our ginger and garlic. We'll add our cinnamon stick. Now, if you don't have a stick of cinnamon, you can use like just a 1/4 teaspoon of dried ground cinnamon. And then we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of curry powder, which that's different scent. All right, we'll stir that around and just let it saute for about a minute. The heat kind of activates those seasonings that we put in, the curry powder, and it'll make it more flavorful. So don't add your curry powder like at the end once we add the broth. Make sure you saute it for a minute or so. Now we'll add in our sweet potatoes. And then let's add in just a pinch of salt and pepper in there. If your stock has some salt, don't add quite as much. You don't want it too salty, but my stock has none. Okay, we'll add in our lentils. Now we'll add in our vegetable broth. And that's gonna deglaze our pan for us. Go ahead and scrape the bottom of the pan and make sure you get all those stuck on bits. Lastly, we gotta add in our coconut milk. I'm using full fat here, but you can use lower fat if you want. Just squirt everywhere, all right? So be careful when you're doing this, apparently. So now we're gonna bring this up to a simmer, and we'll cover it and we'll simmer for 20 minutes. All right, so our soup has been simmering for 20 minutes. So it is all ready. Now we just gotta put our spinach in there. Using 4 cups. And we will just mix that in, and we will let this simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes until the spinach is wilted. All right, so we're gonna season with some more salt and pepper. Make sure you're tasting it. You don't wanna add too much salt. A little bit of pepper in there. Mix that in. Let's taste it. That's perfect. All right, so let's serve some up. Now don't forget to remove that cinnamon stick too. You don't obviously want anyone eating that. Healthy, nutritious food. All right, we're gonna garnish with a little bit of our cilantro. Like sticking in my hands. And just a squeeze of lime. All right, let's take a bite. It's a bit spicy from the jalapeno, creamy from that coconut milk, and got all that delicious curry flavor. One of my kind of New Year's resolutions is to eat a bit less meat, so more meatless dinners. This is the perfect meatless dinner. It's still got all those lentils, so it's gonna be super satisfying, lots of protein, fiber, and this would be perfect to take for leftovers for lunch throughout the week as well. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make a healthy coconut curry lentil soup. The full recipe can be found on my food blog at logomeats.com. I've got new delicious dishes coming out every week, so hit a like and subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Hey-do!